Points?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, cycles. Okay. Answer critique.
Wait a minute. Isn't that cross exam? Oh,
We just did it.
Yes. What's your point?
You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Read.
We did?
My opponent said that cities already be funding. Well, according to Cookman, April 2011, Congress specifically banned any funding to SETI when officials conclude SETI in its already offered high quality. This just shows that SETI is not being funded anymore. Now that I refuted all possible arguments of our opponents, I would like to extend my own case. Because therefore, event creates more jobs. Obama 2010. A new program will add more than 2,500 jobs along with space costs in the next few years. This holds the promise of generating more than 10,000 jobs nationwide over the next few years. The Obama administration has marshaled significant resources of space cost region to strengthen NASA's role in innovation and job creation. Leads to public engagement. Dixon, 2004. The proper response to the increasing domination of research by market factories is not to reinforce this ivory tower mentality, rather it is to explore the new ways through which public engagement can be encouraged. If this critical appreciation can be achieved, it will have established the foundation on which a truly democratic science can be built, without distorting practice or of science in the product. This shows that the public involvement of space fosters the crucial critical appreciation of science, stimulates scientific innovation. National Radio Astronomy Observatory, 2006. The construction of the radio instrument has been driven new technological advances and pushed existing technology. This shows that SETI leads to advanced technology spin-off and innovation. Encourages global cooperation. Foster and John, 2009. NASA Innovation Partner Program helps transition these advances into the private sector, benefiting global competition and economy. More technology will be developed in the U.S. Developed to benefit the U.S. and the people. This shows that the International Space Station is key to future technology. So, space solvency. Boma, ET, Pennsylvania State University, June to July 2000. They may choose to maintain a combination and like to discuss mathematics, physics, and chemistry, and to learn more about Earth life. It is reasonable to assume that the general principles of physics and chemistry apply everywhere in the galaxy, even if the mathematical description of these physical phenomena differ among the intelligent civilization. In a more remarkable and unlikely case, we learn that the ET occupies some regions of the space and where different or unknown physics principles apply, which would certainly be a unique discovery for humanity. Thus, through such a conversation, we may come to acquire a deeper understanding of a mathematical or science. And advanced ETI may be capable of solving a great many of human problems, such as the world hunger, poverty, or disease, to avoid technological catastrophe in order to help less developed civilizations succeed. In fact, communicating with ET may solve humanity's greater problems. This solves for connectivity, catastrophe, war, overpower, and environmental destruction. Tough 98. As we view ourselves through our eyes of distant extraterrestrial, this fresh perspective leads to a fresh new way of looking at our society. Wide variety of people begin thinking. The whole SETI enterprise stimulates a wide variety of people begin thinking more seriously about who might be out there and how might they be our society. We gain a fresh new on our own society. We may wonder why our society is placing such an emphasis on different among people. We are all quite similar and should feel deeply connected. We may see more sharply the importance of such priorities as ensuring our long-term survival and flourishing, caring about future generations, accumulating significant knowledge, protecting that knowledge from potential catastrophe, developing a set of universal goals and laws that might apply throughout the galaxy, and reducing our worst foibles, errors, such as warfare, population growth, environmental degradation. The impact is, by meeting ET, we humans will be more unified. Now that I've finished reading my 2AC, I would like to. Thank you. I urge you to vote for the motion. Oh, yes, sorry.
1.5 minutes. Are you ready?
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? Yeah. Go. Going
Can we look at your two AC?
Yeah, sure. Let me get in one.
It's okay, just give
Okay.
it. If your house was on fire, would you put a note in the bottle and throw it in the ocean, or would you call the fire department?
The fire department.
Then why do we have to
What? What does that have to do with it?
Huh? Then why do we have to contact That's we're only asking this. Okay,
Oh.
that is a yes. Okay, then three more. Now I ask you a question. Do you know why the government stopped funding SETI in 1996?
No.
Okay. The reason was SETI was seen as hopeless. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
My signpost. First, refute to my affirmative plan, and I will extend the currency takeoff, solvency takeoff, and then extend our counterplan solvency and advantages. Judges are ready.
Yeah.
Timers are ready. Debaters are ready.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
My opponent in crossfire, they said that they would rather call a fire department rather than throw a bottle of note into a sea. But in the real case, throwing a bottle into a sea is like searching help from ET. So you rather save the Earth first than find ET. Okay, now I'll extend my emergency takeoff. The low frequency array in Europe was solved by my power notice that it's being resolved by the private sector within the status quo. Space.com, January 2012. More than 20,000 radio antennas will soon travel over internet to scan for signals of extraterrestrial intelligence. The low frequency array will power of bank antennas in 48 stations. In Europe, signals from these stations will be combined using a supercomputer, transforming an array into perhaps the most complex and versatile radio telescope ever attempted. Solvency takeoff. We don't have the technology to understand aliens. Canada, the Telegraph, May 2011. Some of the world's leading astronomers believe aliens may be using an entirely different communication medium. This shows we are wasting our time expecting aliens to provide solutions for our problems on Earth. Counterplan solvency. I will now extend the solvency of our counterplan. The space elevator will finally make a sense to space, cheap, and environmental. Because the space elevator pulls cargo out of the gravity well, rather than pushing and using combined, will save a lot of energy. It will also be sustainable. NASA says each space shuttle launch runs about 450 million. A lot of that money goes to fuel and to store enough to make the whole trip up and back and down the road. But space elevator won't need rocket fuel. This system could reduce costs of transporting a pound of cargo into space from today's $10,000 US price tag to as little as 100 per pound. Getting rid of dependence on rocket fuel will reduce carbon emission from rocket flights, bringing everything from satellites to astronauts into orbits, and it will also cut down on water pollution. The space elevator will help to restore U.S. tech leadership. Guarantee the frozen policy January 2012. The United States is losing its long-standing global technology leadership and is suffering a dynamic loss of competitiveness that is undermining in both American living standards and American security. This shows that U.S. need to involvement in a project like space elevator to reclaim its place as a global leader in space. Counterplan advantages. Cooperation with Japan will boost U.S. business. Chambo CSIS, July 2003. A stronger relationship with Japan could increase business for U.S. firms in the space industry, American aerospace companies were likely to be able to increase their role in high-value subtraction on Japanese-led projects. Smaller companies could improve their access to the Japanese market. Space elevator could remove major obstacle to SPSP Joint Space Agency October 2010. The primary challenge for space solar power towers is economy. Over half of the cost of current SPSP system is associated with launch costs. This is important because the space elevator can make SPSP a reality and help solve the world energy problems. For this reason, we ask you to reject the affirmative plan and vote for the negative. Thank you.
Okay, my vote was Brandon.
Okay.
Is it 1.5 minutes?
Yeah, 1.5 minutes.
145.
1.5 minutes.
So, ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. How much did you say the space elevator will cost again?
About 20 billion.
Do you know what the space debris? You know about the space debris?
Yeah.
Do you know do you have a solution to clean it?
Yeah.
How?
We don't need to clean it. We're making elevator.
Yeah,
We're not supposed to clean it.
but if you
It's our.
but if you shoot it up to space, you know there's a
We're not
problem.
shooting it up to space.
Then what is your plan?
Like we use the carbon nanotube, and they are 400 times stronger than steel.
So where
So
do you
if
where
space
do you
debris
wait?
hit it, it won't break.
Okay, so where do you plan on shooting this?
Huh?
What's the purpose of
We're
this?
making
We're
What's the
making
purpose
things.
of it?
cheaper to go to space.
So it's cheaper to go to space.
So
we
why
don't
are
need
we going to
rockets.
space right now? What's the point of going to space? I mean, like, what are you guys trying to do? Like, go to space? Where in space?
Build a space house.
Like build a space elevator.
Yeah, but like, where is that gonna go? Like, is that gonna go to the moon again? Is that gonna go to Mars? Is that gonna go to the sun? Where are you guys?
Space.
Space is vast.
It's not built yet. So
I know, but where are you
they're
guys?
not
I'm
decided
just
yet.
asking, what are you guys planning to do with it? You guys gonna build it and what? Put people in it, shoot it off to space for fun?
We're not showing it, we're just.
What are you guys gonna do? That's all I'm asking. What are you guys gonna do with space?
Make an elevator and make a like elevator and they can live in it and go to space. It's cheaper than rocket. That's why we're doing it. Rocket costs 447 billion.